There are a number of factors that can make an estate more complicated, both at the beginning when you're obtaining the grant of probate and also afterwards. Some examples would be when there's executors named in the will, but they've predeceased the person who's passed away, or they're unable to act. So then we have a situation where we have a will, but no named executor. So we have to go through a process to have someone named in place of the executors who are unable to act. Another factor that can complicate an estate is missing beneficiaries or beneficiaries who are incompetent, and also minor beneficiaries, because there are different steps that have to be taken when a beneficiary is under the age of 19. Another factor that makes estates a bit more complicated are having a will that has been written on or unstapled, and a situation where we only have a copy of the original will rather than the original itself. So there's processes to deal with these things, but they do require more time. Another factor is a homemade will, as often these wills do not have all the required clauses that an executor needs to easily administer an estate. Another issue we sometimes encounter that makes an estate a bit more complicated are complicated assets. When there are more complicated assets in an estate, such as a business or foreign assets, then this can make things a bit more complex in terms of gathering the information we need to obtain the grant of probate. So as a result, it does take a bit longer to get to that stage. Another factor that can make an estate complicated is having no will at all. So in that case, we're dealing with the intestacy provisions in the laws of BC, which deal with who can apply to be the administrator of the estate and also who the beneficiaries are going to be. We deal with all kinds of estates. Some of them are straightforward and simpler, and many of them are complex and varied. One of the benefits of having us assist you with the estate is that we do this on a daily basis. So we have the knowledge and experience and the resources that are required to gather the information, navigate the difficult parts, and ultimately obtain the grant of probate so that we can move on to the next stage of the estate, which is dealing with the assets and liabilities and eventually being able to distribute the estate to the beneficiaries.